What is this? Fujifilm? Oh my god. You guys want to know about this one. Fujifilm. It just popped out of nowhere.
It's out of nowhere, that's what I do.
What is this?
This is the new Fujifilm X100VI.
Ooh. This camera is probably the most popular camera around the world at the moment.
Yes.
I have the 5, I have the 4. As a consumer, why do I need the 6?
So it has a CMOS 5 sensor in this camera. So it has 40 megapixels as opposed to 26 megapixels that you are used to.
Can you do digital crop inside the camera?
Yes, you absolutely can.
So you can mimic a 35 and a 50 look.
Yep, that's correct.
That's very handy.
But with the higher megapixel count, there's a lot more information there.
You know, I struggle sometimes with the older one because when I shoot at nighttime, I never bring a tripod because I'm a bit lazy like that.
Yeah.
So I kind of rely a lot on the built-in stabilization. And I realize the older one doesn't have them.
That's correct.
It will mean the world if this one has them.
Well, I'm glad the world is coming to you because this camera does have stabilization, which is great. So for OVF, so for the optical viewfinder, it has up to around 6 stops of stabilization. And through the EVF, through the electronic viewfinder, it has around 4 stops of stabilization.
Nice. We're making a video right now. There's a lot of people making videos, a lot of content creators, YouTubers. How is this for video? Because the older one, I assume that one was more for photography.
Yeah, well,
How
it
about this
definitely
one?
had some, some strong video features, whereas the X100VI as a whole, we've definitely beefed it up in the video department. So one is that yes, that stabilization does help for not only photography but for videography as well. The second thing is this is able to record at 6.2K at 30p.
6.2. What about 4K?
It does shoot 4K at 60p.
Wow.
Which is good. It gives you the versatility, and if you need that, that increase of resolution, you got that. So you're able to crop in and keep all that.
That's amazing. Now, last not least, I tried the GFX 100 Mark II. One of my favorite things about that camera, well, obviously everything, but the most important thing actually tickled me. It was the Rilla film simulation.
That's correct.
It's probably my favorite film simulation at the moment.
Yeah.
So
Riella Ace that is found on the Fujifilm GFX 100 II can also be found in the Fujifilm X100VI. And now for those who aren't as familiar with that film simulation, is that it's very similar to classic negative, but a punch of vibrancy in there, and that's what you get with Riella Ace.
Look, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
It's packing a punch in this little body.
Yes.
And so far you've persuaded me. So I'll reserve one, please.
Yes, done.
And if you have the older one, if you want to get a new one, if you don't need it, if you need it, you know what? At the end of the day, it's a great camera. And even if you don't need it,
just get it. Just get it. Think about it later.
there you go.